Good morning, students. Today we have to discussion the array types and association arrays in its concepts is belongs in a principle of the programming languages. In a previous we have to discussion the data types, character string types and user defined types. Array types. Here array is a collection of and it is a collection of similar data types or a homogeneous data types in which an individually element is identify its position in aggregate and related to the first element. Here specify the elements of array and it is a reference to the two level semantic mechanisms, and the first one is a to aggregating name and the second part is a dynamic sector consistent of one or a more items known as a subscripts or a indexer. Okay, for all the indexes reference to the constants. Sector is a static, otherwise the dynamic. The selection operations can be thought to the mapping from the array names and a set of subscripts values to the elements in the aggregate. Arrays are sometimes called as the finite mapping. Systematically, mapping can be so as the array name. Within a brace, we have to write the indexes. This means a subscript value list. This one is array data types. Array designing issues. Here we have to take into the some issues. What types of the illegal offer subscripts? What are the subscript expressions in element to reference to the range checking? What are the subscript range bounds? When? What type of the legal for a subscripts? These all we have to discussion one by one. What does the allocating that takes place? One, we have to allocating that what is the maximum number of the indexes? What you have to take into the maximum number of the indexes? Can array object can be initializing? Any kind of the slices can be supporting, or the any kind of the slices are supporting or not. Sorry, we have to discussion the issue. Here we have to many languages we have to using to the array indexes. Here the array indexes, this one index is starting, this syntax is followed by the 14 with the parameters we have to using to the executionally using the parameters to show the uniformly between the array references and the functional calls because of the both array mapping. We have to using to array definitional, we have to take into the parameters, we have to indicating that one. Most other languages use to the brackets. Here fourth and AC index only, we have to represent to the index way, we have to represent it. In Java is also we have to represent in the index type only. And C and C++ parallel does not specify the range checking. This was not taking to the range checking. And ML, Java, C Sharp, we have to checking to the range, and it is a defaultly subscript built-in and array characters categorization. Here, built of a subscript type to an array variable is as usually static, but the subscript values range or a sometimes dynamic boundary. Sometimes we have to static, sometimes we have to take into the dynamic boundary. Here we have to 5 categories of arrays. We have to sometimes we have to take in, then we have to sometimes. Here 5 categories we have to explain that the arrays based on the billing to the subscript range. To billing the storage, we have to take in the sum based on the billing of the subscript range, billing to the storage, and a form where the storage is allocating. This we have to take into the 5 characters based on the this list. First one is a static array or a static array. Here static array is one of the which is a subscript range or a static boundary or a storage allocation in static. Here static means we have to take into the 2. Range is also static, it means index is also static, location is also static. And what are the advantages here? Here advantages is a static array is a more useful. No dynamic allocating and reallocating is required. And what are the disadvantages here? Disadvantages is a storage of array is fixed for entire execution time of the program. This is a fixed to entire execution of the program. This is the disadvantages of the static array. And fixed static dynamic array. This is the second fixed static dynamic array. Fixed static dynamic, here it has having a 5 categories. First category having a static array. Second one is a fixed static dynamic array. Third one is a stack dynamic array. Fourth one is a fixed heap dynamic array. Fifth one is a heap dynamic array. Next one, first you have to take into the static array means it's in subscript range, and a storage allocation is also in a static. Next, coming upon the stack dynamic array means it is one of the subscript range, not in a static boundary, but it is allocating done at a daily when declaration in time during the execution. This is a stack dynamic array. For example, we have to see that advantages. A fixed stack dynamic array over the static array is a space efficiency. Disadvantages is it's required the dynamic allocating deallocating is a time. This is a fixed stack dynamic. Coming upon the stack dynamic array is one of the which is both of the subscript range and storage allocating or a dynamic boundary. Okay, one subscript range or a boundary and storage allocating, however the remains fixed during the lifetime of the variable. It's coming upon the dynamic, so it is a lifetime is a entire lifetime of the variable. It entire during the program is fixed and lifetime, and it is advantages is over a stack dynamic array over the stack, and it's a fixed stack dynamic array is a flexibility. Coming upon the fixed dynamic array, here fixed dynamic array is similar to the fixed stack dynamic same as the here range and storage boundary or both are fixed after the storage is allocating. And main advantages coming upon the advantages and disadvantages. Here advantages is flexibility and disadvantages is a heap. We have to using to the allocating time is from the heap. So it is a longer than allocating the time from the stack. Heap dynamic array. Heap dynamic array, it is one of the same as the heap dynamic array is one of the subscript storage allocating dynamic can be changed any number of times during the array's lifetime. It means after taking to the range and allocating time is also in execution time. So it is its array variable is it belongs to the lifetime of the variable. Advantages coming upon. Advantages is a flexibility. Disadvantages is a allocating and deallocating taken a longer, maybe happen many times during the execution of the program. Array initialization. Here array initialization means we have to take into the some languages providing the means to initialize the array at a time to their storage is allocating. An array aggregating for a single dimension array is a list by the parameters and a shares. For example, we have to take into the integer dimension 3. For example, we have to take into the here we have to take into the list of the 3 values. List equal to slash of 0, 5, 5. This one is one indicating. In a C language, we have to write the integer array name within a square brackets. We have to write the within a curly brace. We have to write the elements. This is a C language. C++, Java, C#. We have to follow that format. Character string in a C++. We have to follow that one. Char name square bracket we have to write with equal to within double quotation we have to write that one. This is we have to using C and C++. This is a pointer, character star name square bracket. This is a point array of the string. Next we have to Java initialization. This is also a Java initialization with a string objects. String names you have to use in the string. This is a Java initialization. Within a brace we have to write the names within curly brace. This is the array initialization. Homogeneous arrays. Here homogeneous array is one of the which of the elements need to not be same type. We have to take into the languages such Perl, Python, JavaScript and Ruby. In this language we have to take into the homogeneous array. Array initialization. C language we have to initialization int string 1 2 3. This is of the C language initialization. Character array. We have to using the character star name is equal to ratio. And this are some languages we have to array initialization. Array operations. Here array operations means we have to addition, subtraction and concatenating of the two arrays. Here we have to do the different languages we have to form. In which language we have to take in the which operation we have to take in the ALP. ALP provides the most powerful array processing operation for a vector. We have to take into the some constant value. We have to that array we have to add that one. And matrix. Suppose we have to take into the matrix as well as the union operators. Next one is a Python. Python array assignments we have to using to the we have to concatenating that numbers reference citation, concatenating elements numbership operators. Ruby is containing the concatenations. For example, here we say plus operator between two arrays result in array of sum and the elements and pair of the two arrays. Next one is a slice. Here slice of an array is a sum of the substructure of the array. For example, we have to, if A is a matrix, the first row of the A is in one possible slice. As over the last row and the first column, it is important to realize that a slice is not in a few data type. It is a mechanism to referring the part of the array as a unit. This way we have to action. Here we have to take into the examples 10. Here we have to take into integer dimension. It is one vector 3, 3. This is why we have to take into the 3 is to 6. We have to take in the 4 elements of the array. Ruby supports the slices with the slices metering the list dot slice 2, 2. It means it returns to the third and fourth element of the list. This is one of the examples of the 41095. This one is flow. First one is a dimension 1 to 3. Here mat 1 2 is to 3, 2. This means of the second row we have to select one. 2 is to 3. It means 2 and a third row we have to selecting. Second row నుంచి మనం 3 columns కూడా select చేసుకుంటున్నాం. ఇక్కడ ఏంటి first row we have to take into the 3. This is one of the example implementation of the array. Here we have to implementation means some compile time effect, then implement the primitive data type. The code allocating accessing the array elements must be generating in a compile time. Here we have to take into the single dimension. We have to use into the list k. This is a single dimension. It is implementing of the list of adjusting a memory cell. Suppose we have to take into array list is defined to having a subscript range below boundary of the 0. The accessing of the function for a list is often in the form of the addresses. Second one is a list of k is equal to address of list of the lower boundary plus k minus lower boundary into element size. This is one of the double dimensional addresses we have to access in that one. Next one, this is a multi-dimensional array. Here multi-dimensional array means we have to take into the two common ways. First one is row measure order, second one is a column measure order. Row measure order means we have to take into the most of languages lo manam more you have to see that the row measure orders, some of the languages you have to use into the row column measure order. Here it is in compile time and a compile time, we have to description to the single dimension array, multi-dimension array. We have to single dimension array, we have to take into the array name, element type, index lower boundary, index upper boundary, addresses. This are maintained in a single dimension array, and a multi-dimension array is maintaining the multi-dimension array name, element type, index type, number of the dimensions, index range 1, and so on of the index range n, addresses. This are a multi-dimension. You get compile time to describe that one is single dimension array, multi-dimensional array, and associate to array. Here associate to array means unordered collection of data elements that are indexed by the equal number of values called as the key. We have to take into the sum key, we have to fetch. In case of the unassociative orders, the index nearly lead to a storage. In association arrow, user defined suppose we have to take in the user defined keys. The storage in a structured format, we have to form in a structured format. We have to Perl, we have to using to the built-in a Perl, Python, Ruby. It is a dynamically we have to using. Some elements we have to association array in face of the pair of entities, key or a values that we have to using to the Perl designing association of arrays in a data structure. Otherwise we have to using some Python, Ruby. This array we have to using to the standard class libraries. Association arrows are a supporting for a Perl, Python, Ruby. Okay, and standard class libraries are a C, Java, C#. This are using that only a designing issues that is specified for a associative arrays in the form of the reference of its elements, and it is to reference to the one element. This are a, for example, we have to starting with a new beginning with a, here we have to starting with a percentage. This is one association array. Here Monday is containing 77, Tuesday is containing 79. You have to take into the some values. Some subscripts are also using to the curly braces. That way we have to write at one. $high. This one is one of the keys. $high temp Wednesday is equal to 83. This array elements array. We have to remove the one element. We have to remove the one element, then we have to write the delete $high delete Tuesday. We have to, this is one of the delete. This is one of the assignment of the array. This is a, we have to initialize the array. This is the deleting of the array. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much.